I'm going to show you exactly how to rip this product right here that's already doing over $3 million a month and pretty much be able to launch this yourself. Okay. So if you've ever watched my videos, you know I am all about the ecom arbitrage era. Okay. Nobody's really talking about this. So I'm going to go ahead and explain it in 10 seconds. We are no longer in the dropshipping era. We are no longer in the branded dropshipping era. And we are no longer in the micro brand era. Okay. With the rise of AI, right now we are in the arbitrage era. Why? Because there are many brands, products, resources, tools, whatever it is, right, that is evening out the playing field in order to find out who's good, why they're good, and where they're good. So for you to be able to be successful with this game and actually make money selling products online, you have to be able to spot an arbitrage and be able to be strong at what your competitors are weak at. And if you can do that, you are guaranteeing yourself a key to freedom and success. So let's dive right into it. Okay, there's going to be 3 steps to this video, and I'm going to do literally everything live here. I did not prepare anything for this video, really. So step number 1 is research. Okay, we have to research and find a product. In this case, I literally just came to Kalo Data. You can do this on Amazon. You can do this on Facebook. Just go shopping and browsing for products. Okay, try to find products that you think is cool or that are worth clicking into. For me, I came here, I clicked on products. I didn't click on brands because most likely a lot of these shops and these brands are pretty much killing it on multiple platforms, right? And proof is in the pudding. If I click on like this one, for example, Halera, right? And you just search this up, it's making $4 million, and you go into the ad library and you search it up here, you'll see that, guess what? They already have 36,000 likes or followers on their Instagram, on their Facebook, and 2,500 ads. Okay. Respectfully, you don't have the budget to compete with these guys. But if you come to products, okay, this is where you see the one-hit wonders. Okay. This is where you see the up-and-coming artist collections, essentially. Right. And this is what you want to look for. So I picked number 1, and literally as soon as I looked at this, the first thing I'm doing in my research process is double checking and seeing how strong of a brand and of a team are these people. So naturally, I went to Facebook, okay, because I already know they're dominating TikTok. So I'm like, okay, if I want to launch today, I'm going to launch on Facebook. So I want to see what they're doing there. And out of all these pages, I click enter, and I'm trying to find exactly what the Facebook strategy that they have is, pretty much, right? Like what is going on here, right? Are these guys crushing it or not, right? And simply, I scroll one page and it's done, okay? So I go here and I'm like, something's off, right? Something is not adding up. Why are these guys not running more ads just like that other brand that we've seen doing $4 or $5 million every single month? So naturally, I got curious, right? I want to view ads. I want to see what these guys are doing. One page they have is running the stupid GAY looking ass static, right? Into this dumbass drop shipping looking ass product page. Okay. That's number 1. I'm like, okay, somebody doesn't know what they're doing here. Then I search up another page. All right. So this is the one with this logo. I'm like, these guys have 2,300 likes here, 0 results. Interesting. Then I go and I check another one, right? I'm like, okay, maybe it's this one. They're still not running anything. So then I'm looking through and I'm like, bro, there's no way these guys are only running 25 ads and they all look this bad. So come to find out, a brand that is doing millions of dollars a month on TikTok, right, is literally getting ripped off by a bunch of little dropshipping kids and their dropshipping templates. I mean, look at this, okay? Dr. Malixin Pill Shot, look at the domain. It's DRMEA Laxin, okay? Clearly not a real fucking brand, okay? Somebody's just stripping them off from their parents' basement. Then I go to another big page that's running their ads, right? I go through pretty much all of these bigger pages, and literally none of them are official, bro. Maybe this one is the official one, Dermalixin, Dermalab, whatever, but even this, look how shitty an AI-built theme this is. So instantly, I come back to my research phase and I'm like, bro, I have a fucking banger. Why? Because all of these kids, right, find the product on Kalo data. Okay, this is what gurus are teaching you guys. Okay, rip and run, all right, which is pretty much running a pump and dump dropshipping store that you're going to end up with chargebacks, refunds, and pretty much no progress. Okay, and they try to go ahead. They built an AI store, right, and they're ripping their ads, right, and running it to somebody else's product, pretty much asking for a lawsuit or a DMCA. For me, I'm like, nah, this is not what we would do. If I were to get started today, I want to go ahead and maximize off of this major trend that's happening in this market, in the acne and beauty space, see why this product is actually so high in demand and has so many people raving about it. And then I want to be able to compete with it in a different way. So I've done the research, okay? I know there's an arbitrage opportunity because there is nothing like this fucking product on the market, and they're doing millions of dollars a month, right? Not only that, but they also suck at other platforms where they're allowing 18 and 19-year-old dropshipping kids pretty much to rip their products off on Facebook and run ads that way. And those kids are probably making money for now, right? Nothing against them. But that is not how we would want to approach it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start studying, okay? Study, brothers, because studying will make you rich, okay? So what does my studying process look like? In this case, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use this website called Blower. Okay, I've never shared this before. I didn't really want to. I was skeptic about it, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. So the first thing I did was I pulled pretty much the top ads that one of their competitors are running, right? I'm like, hey, look, so one of these dropshipping kids are running these ads. Let's go ahead and break down why these ads or who these ads are targeting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT, our beloved ChatGPT. I'm going to turn on web research, and I'm going to say, hey, Dr. Malik's official products are going super viral right now, right? Super viral on TikTok and making millions of dollars in sales. Can you find out, right, why that's the case? What's special about the product? And what the audience they are targeting is all about, right? Very simple. Like, you don't need a special prompt or something in depth. Just keep it very general. Let's just gather information here and study why these guys and AI's POV, like why they're successful. Okay, so boom. TikTok creators are showing dramatic results. We all know the results are always there before and after from good marketers and good people. It's not necessarily from the product, but maybe it is. Cool. It's like a rice peel. So this is their special thing. If you notice in all of their ads and you study like I did, you'll see that, this whole effect is pretty much what people are raving about. It gets everything out of your pores like dead skin and blackheads. Okay. Another user noted, gently penetrates your skin. The brand's official TikTok page describes it as peel shot with rice bran water and gentle acids. Okay. So here we go. We've already found their unique mechanism number one, which is this rice bran ingredient, I guess, that's allowing people to be like, wow, this has a crazy visual effect. I want to go ahead and use it. About the products, rice extract and rice bran water, pinto rice, promotes textural renewal, hydration agents. So here we go right away. I'm already getting a pretty good concept and a pretty good idea of why people are buying this, okay? It's a new mechanism. It's a new ingredient that people haven't heard of. And it has a really good visual, strong effect where people can apply it. And whether you have acne or not, you're seeing it coming off. Therefore, it has that placebo effect that's working and it's taking off your actual acne, right? Then it's going over the exact psychographics that the audience that they are targeting. So skincare enthusiasts, budget conscious, right? So it's going for that cheap offer. It's $20, $30. Young to mid 20s, right? So it's targeting the young woman, people with clogged pores, dullness, etc. So this is enough information for me to be like, okay, this is really interesting. Okay, this is standing out to me. Marketing, psychology and angle, low price, instant gratification visuals, scarcity and FOMO, right? I'm using it 3 times a week, acne stop, ingredient, boom, 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 and social proof loops. of this constant snowball effect. Then it's giving me pretty much like what I need to do in order to duplicate this. So my next step before launching, obviously, I want to see if I can find this product, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find, what's it called? The rice bran. And I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to put rice bran and rice bran water skincare supply. Literally something as simple as that. I'm going to assume the first one's not going to be that easy, but boom, boom. Probably not this one. And I'm just going to start skimming through websites. So clearly this is not the one. This one seems like, you know, I have to do an MOQ, minimum order of 10,000 units. So this is already a no-go for me, right? And then same thing here. So I'm going to refine my search. Skincare, white label, supplier, right? And I'm going to try to find some places that I can use in order to see if I can find this ingredient somewhere. Okay, Anoxa is actually pretty good. I've heard of this guys before. So new arrivals, microbiome scalp, cleansing hair, hair oil. I'm gonna do a quick boom. Rice. Okay, so they don't have the rice thing. That's okay. I'm going to keep looking. So my goal is, again, to pretty much keep searching keywords, keep searching, you know, suppliers until I can land and find on one. And guaranteed if I look hard enough, even if I go to China for this stuff, right, I'm going to be able to find it. Funny enough, as I'm going through all of these like links, what I come to find out is I go on Amazon, I'm like rice skincare products. Bro, every single rice product is doing insane volume. 10,000 units, 10,000 units, 100,000 units, 2,000 units. And look at this branding, bro. So basic. So I guess rice is like, I just learned rice is a huge thing, right? And then you come to find out that it's like this Asian, Korean skincare routine, right? So I already kind of see why this is already trending, right? You have the whole angle, it's coming from Asia, right? Asian people live forever, they look young forever, yada, 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 right? And then it's like the most basic branding, right? Most basic packaging, but everybody's ripping it with these cheap ass products. So instantly, I already know there's an opportunity for me here to launch something rice, maybe add like some type of twist on it, like these guys did, right? Mocha, fresh mochi, matcha looking, Korean rice cleanser, right? Do some type of clean, nice little packaging and start slinging thousands of units a month. Like, even if we check somebody like this, like, I just want to see, okay, this might be crazy, and see if these guys are doing anything on Facebook. What kind of goes to prove my point. And again, I'm doing this live, so I don't know what the solution is going to be or what's going to show up, but let's see. Bro, 20,000 units a month is crazy on Amazon. I don't think you guys understand. But yeah, like these guys, bro, they don't, okay, here, PS, feel good about it. This is the product. Okay, style Korean. Boom, we found it. Okay, so this is a pretty big brand, it looks like. Well, not that big. 62 ads, and let's see their ads. Or let's see their funnel here and what this is looking like. Alright, bro. Yeah, whoever's watching this video, 1 or 10 of you guys need to try this product out, to be honest. Because this shit's looking like an easy hit. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking like a wide open banger. Anyways, I search it up. Boom. Rice bran. Face mask, right? We'll do a face mask, for example. And you're going to find people who are literally going to be able to supply this thing for you. Imagine doing something like this, pink or flavored in watermelon. Like, bro, this is literally the same exact Amazon listing. Look at this. For $2.99, you can order a few units, and I'm sure you can communicate with them to dropship. We come back here, and it's literally 1 for 1, bro. 2,000 units at $26. Look at that. Boom. Right? Same packaging, same everything. So going back here, okay, what we've already done. Research. We studied the competitor. We found out the main ingredient and why this is cooking, right? And now our next step is to pretty much execute. Okay, for execution, now that you've gathered these thoughts, the same way I've kind of went through this phase, and again, it took me, 20 minutes to kind of figure this thing out. Now I need to start executing, okay? I execute on finding a supplier. I execute on understanding the best marketing material and direction that I'm going to use. And then I execute and actually start making money. So in order to do that, this video, I was reluctant on sharing one of my secret tools here that we use internally, but I'm like, screw it, why not? Game is game, and half of you guys aren't even going to implement it anyways. So I gathered some Facebook ads, right, that these guys are using. I put them all in this to one folder. The simplest way for me to explain the software, it's ChatGPT for video creatives, okay? It's pretty much your creative strategist. So instead of you feeding the transcripts and not seeing the visuals and downloading the videos, simply copy a link, paste it inside of here, make a folder, and literally just tell it, you can pick any of these AIs in here, boom, and you can just go ahead and say, literally go ahead and tell me patterns, right? Patterns in all these videos, plus what level of awareness they are targeting. The main reason why I'm not using like a special prompt for this step so far is because, again, the person who's running these ads is just ripping ads from TikTok and they're just posting them on Facebook as is, trying to make a quick dollar drop shipping this product, pretty much leading them to think that this is the actual brand. So main thing I'm trying to learn here is like, okay, what is going on? Like, why are these kids ripping these ads? Or like, are these ads really working? What are some patterns that I can find in their ads so I can go ahead and recreate them myself? Every ad highlights massive savings. Okay, so we understand pricing is a huge angle here. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to be able to reverse psychology this using some black hat psychology and pretty much be able to reverse the idea of cheap is good and say, no, quality is better, right? And I've done this in our other videos. Bundle mentality, cool, step-based routine, sure, ingredient, and technology claim, social proof, etc. And these ads right here, we're pushing to, where is it? This shitty product page, okay? Some kid is literally just trying to scam their way into making a few six figures here, stealing all the content from the other brand and selling this whole bundle, right? They probably have some deal with some Chinese supplier to pretty much rip the whole thing. Again, that's fine. That's not what we want to do. We want to build something that we can actually scale and make millions of dollars with in the long run. Okay, and that's what we're here for. We're not here to steal content and make quick money. That's like going to the casino. Anyways, go back to Blur, right? So controversial tone, ease and accessibility, awareness level targeted, mostly problem aware and solution aware. This is what I wanted to see, okay? Because all of you guys know the graph that I always share with you guys and understand how to target each level of the avatar in the awareness level in order to be able to separate yourself from the competition. So now that we've understood that a lot of these ads that people are using are for problem and solution aware, well, guess what? Now we understand where there's arbitrage in this graphic right here in order for us to go ahead and dominate. So if these guys are focused on deals and discounts and product and price, we're going to focus on stories and secrets and benefits and anxieties, especially because people like me have no clue what this rice ingredient is or how it comes from Asia. So we're going to build this whole brand around this concept and around this mechanism, right? So that's really what I wanted to learn. Now, the next step that I want to do here, right, is even cooler. I grabbed the top videos from Kalo Data, okay? So if we come here to Kalo Data, this listing, $3.7 million, 10 creators, pretty much generating 30% of it, right? And then these videos, 380, 180, 150, 150, 150, 120, 100. So I pulled all of these videos, right? And I'm going to give you guys another saucy ass prompt that I always use, which is this right here, okay? So this is the prompt that I usually use for any type of breakdowns, and we have in our SOP. Here's multiple ads and videos. I want you to break down like a creative strategist. All of these videos have generated over $100,000 in revenue for the same product. I identified the primary framework, past, ADA, before and after, emotional triggers, level of awareness, the structure of the video, hook, story, product reveal, what's the format, what specific phrases, why do you think this ad worked, and how I can recreate the same concept for my product, targeting, insert my avatar, so I would have to insert my avatar here, right? And give me 3 ideas for videos I can create to sell a competing product, but to a different level awareness customer. So I'm going to grab this prompt. I'm going to create a chat bot right here. Boom. I'm going to connect this folder in here, and I'm going to simply feed this prompt and make sure I edit my avatar, targeting young women who struggle with skincare. I'm just going to keep it general. Boom. And now we wait, right? Now we're going to see exactly what ChatGPT is going to cook me up in terms of the breakdowns for these videos. So primary frameworks used: before and after, ADA, which we all know, and PASS, okay? These are pretty much blueprints. We all know this is what everybody uses. It's just the way they use them and how. Emotional triggers and psychological levers. On sale now, right? They're pushing the sale like we already established. Authenticity. So it's all real testimonials. It's not no AI shit, okay? AI is only going to take you so far. Credibility. I thought everyone was lying. This is really good. Transformation, FOMO, shame, confidence. Boom. We already understood this. Most of the ads speak to problem and solution aware customers. Okay, let's go back to this chart. Problem and solution aware customers. So they're marketing here and they're marketing here on TikTok. But remember, the whole arbitrage opportunity is not only that they're marketing here, right, with these top videos, or at least there's two things I want to talk about here, right? One is, remember, this brand is not doing anything on Facebook. So we already understand this. There is not a proper built, well-oiled acquisition funnel on Facebook for this brand. So that's one arbitrage. The second arbitrage is we know that the videos they've already created for problem and solution awares are dominating their funnel, okay? So people are unaware about rice ingredients and rice skincare that's coming from Korea or Asia. Therefore, we can actually spin this and use this to our advantage in order to what? Recreate it for our own brand. And then we're going to come back here, right? And we're saying structure breakdown. Exactly the structure that we want to use. Hook, strong visual, problem setup, demo, rebuttal, product reveal, urgency CTA. 5 things that you're going to do when it comes to creating your ads. Format, presentation styles, UGC is number 1, POV, and demonstrations. Okay, we're not going to do AI for this. Next, contributing phrases. Boom, so we can use the same exact language. Why these ads worked, how to recreate your product audience, identify a core highly visible pain point for your avatar, visible acne, yellow teeth, try that, whatever it is, right? Because we weren't specific with what our product is. And then here's the 3 video angles that we're going to use out the gate. Why does your skin still look rough no matter what you try? Surprising day facts, 85% of women have pores clogged right now and don't realize it. Like, imagine a banger video starting off with their noses and a woman talking like this. Problem aware, boom. People frustrated with a problem, right, but unsure about the solution, still fighting stubborn blackheads. Watch what happens live. Boom, applying the right skincare live. Watch these blackheads literally fill out, ASMR style, and just popping them out, right? So going back to here, because I know this video is already getting pretty long, what I'm trying to walk you guys through is this execution phase. So now that I've done the research, right, let me just pick my pen here. I've studied the competitor. I've seen what they're good at. I've seen what they're bad at. I've seen why they're working well. Now I just need to execute. My next step is going to be pretty simple. 1, source the product, which we kind of already did, right, on Alibaba. Number 2, we are going to rebrand this product with some samples. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to rebrand. Okay, we're going to think about a unique branding identity, right? So we can take a ride and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to sell out Korean skincare, build a Japanese-like brand, and sell the same exact product in a new unique branding. We can even spin it and say, hey, this is an Arabian twist, Arab skincare, right? Find whatever it is. Focus on women, focus on a specific race, right? Only for Asian women, only for black people, whatever it is, right? Only for Caucasian women. You just find something that you can build a brand and a moat around, rebrand it, create new packaging with the same ingredients. And by doing that, boom, you've already stood out, right? Number 2, now after the rebrand, right, is guess what? We're going to build the acquisition funnel. For that, you're going to use what I've already taught you guys on other videos, which is the brand launch system, right? Where we go through every single step, we identify what they're good at, what they're bad at, and figure it out. Out the gate, I already know a simple PDP here or a landing page, right? Where you talk about common problem, misconceptions, education about the program, about the product is going to absolutely crush it, especially if you have a good pricing model. So if you're getting it for $3, sell this thing for $30, $40, buy 2, buy 3, add some, sauce to it, and you're going to be able to crush it. If not, you can try the pre-sale, which nobody's doing. If not, again, you get creative. We figure it out as we test more stuff. So that's 3. And then 4, we're going to do real content. Okay. Yes, we can do AI stuff, but I'd rather test with statics first, right? And bang out some statics that I'd love to show you guys, but this video is already too long. Next steps, or, right, Fiverr. Okay. I'm going to order samples from China. Okay. I'm going to tell them I want 3 to 5 samples with my branding on it. I'm going to get those samples in, right? I'm going to record real UGC following the exact blueprint that I know is going to work based off of this. I'm going to execute on that UGC to the best of my ability, right? And then I'm going to launch videos and start printing money as a brand, okay? The reason why I'm okay taking a risk, ordering samples, for example, and actually spending $100, $200 on UGC is because I know if I go to Google Trends right now, right, and I search up, and again, I haven't done this, so we're going to see whether I'm right or wrong. What's it called? Rice skincare. I'll just do that. And I'm going to do past 12 months. Bro, like, look at this chart. Okay, look at this market that's growing. And we already know skincare is an evergreen problem that everybody's looking to pretty much solve. So this is just a new mechanism, right, on how to get better skin with rice ingredients. And that's how I would go about it. Okay, this is how exactly I would go about pretty much ripping off this $3 million brand, right? Creating a copy like, and launching it on Facebook and pretty much being able to arbitrage my ass into a full-blown multi-million-dollar brand. So again, I don't like to do too much technical stuff, to be honest, because I just hire people at my position and they do all the slave work for me. I personally don't like to do it. So I just share strategy, high-level overview, and I walk you guys through how you can do it. So if you like this video, drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want help launching your own product, launching your own brand, and following this ecom arbitrage opportunity, where you want to work with me one-on-one, you want to work with our team, get weekly live calls, get coached, get access to me to ask questions through every single step, go ahead and fill up the application below. It is not cheap. I'll be honest with you guys. It's going to cost you 4 figures. And maybe we can work together. Again, it is the first week of August. That's the only reason why I'm pushing this right now. Only going to open up probably 5, maybe 6 more spots. And then we will be wrapping this up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I'll see you on the next one. Let me know what else you guys want me to go over.